Welcome to Sage Audio. Today let's look at the best plugins to try for free. But first, if you have a mix that you need to have mastered, send it to us to receive a free mastered sample of it with the link in the description. FabFilter Pro Q3. This is probably the most popular EQ out at the moment. Now it lets you create up to 26 bands, all of which are fully parametric and can be made dynamic, as well as placed on the stereo, left, right, mid, or side image. Its matching function is also incredibly useful. Now FabFilter offers a 30-day free trial, so if you've been curious about why so many people like this plugin, you can try it out. Let's take a listen to it.
Having 8 in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to.
FabFilter Saturn II. Saturn II is a really complex plugin that offers multiple forms of modulation to create program-dependent and unique saturation. It offers 28 different saturation algorithms, each causing unique harmonic formations, pre- and post-EQ curves, as well as frequency-specific compression thresholds and ratios. Now, like with the Pro Q3, FabFilter is offering a 30-day free trial. So let's take a listen using a preset that showcases just how in-depth this plugin can get, and notice how it both sounds great and offers a lot of nuance.
Having 8 in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to.
If you're enjoying the video, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free and it helps us bring you more videos. PSP Impressor. Although some compressors offer more functionality, it's rare that I come across one that sounds this good. It offers peak down and RMS compression, 6 algorithms, very short to very long attack and release times with automatic settings, internal sidechain EQ, and optional saturation or limiting on the output. Oversampling keeps aliasing distortion at a minimum, and we can choose between feedback, feed forward, or a combination of the two. The demo is fully functional and it lasts for 30 days, so let's take a listen to the processor attenuating our mix and notice how the sound is full, complex, and comes incredibly close to the sound of analog equipment.
Having 8 in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to.
God Particle by Cradle. This plugin's interface is incredibly simple, but its sound is massive. It imparts harmonic distortion, maximization, and multiband limiting, but in a way that I personally haven't heard before. Now in the middle is the main maximization and distortion effect, and to the left is an emphasis EQ. The gain reduction section shows us the optimal amounts of attenuation, whereas an overall attenuation meter is shown to the right above the limiter's gain. Now the trial is unfortunately only 5 days long, but it sounds so good that I wanted to share it with you regardless. Let's take a listen to it.
Having 8 in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to.
Invigorate by Newfangled Audio. Invigorate is a brand new plugin that combines compression, limiting, and overdrive, all blendable within the window in the middle. Now the mix function makes it a perfect effect for parallel processing to add fullness and power to a bus or a full mix, while the detection, the curve, and the EQ functions offer a lot of control. I personally like this plugin on a full mix to control dynamics and to add some distortion before blending it in to just the right level. The trial is for a full 30 days, so definitely check it out. Let's take a listen.
Having 8 in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to.
Super VHS by Baby Audio. VHS isn't a commonly emulated medium, so having this plugin is a great and convenient way to achieve a unique lo-fi sound. Now with it, we can introduce compression, modulation, stereo imaging, artifacts, and a form of maximization and stereo widening with the Magic Switch. Now, unfortunately, the demo attenuates the output every 60 seconds, but if you do enjoy it, the price is very reasonable, and the Magic Switch that's used in this plugin is offered as a separate free plugin. So let's take a listen and notice how it really does sound like VHS tape, just with a lot more creative aspects added in.
Having 8 in 7
Today's video is brought to you by Editor's Keys, a developer of shortcut keyboards and keyboard covers. Now, since I use Logic Pro, I could try their wireless keyboard that showcases all of Logic Pro's shortcuts on the buttons. Or, if I wanted to keep the keyboard that I already have, I could try one of the covers designed to fit whichever computer I'm using. They also have keyboards and covers for Ableton, FL Studio, Pro Tools, and more, as well as ones designed for video and editing software. So check them out using the link in the description. Soothe 2 by Oak Sound. Soothe 2 is a resonance reducer and a personal favorite of mine. It's great at balancing the frequency spectrum and reducing harsh excessive frequencies. Now, I like how it can be used aggressively to completely tame a harsh or poorly recorded signal, but it can still be subtle enough for mastering. Now, the trial lasts for 20 days, which is more than enough time to explore the plugin and see how flexible it can be. Let's take a listen to it.
Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to.
If you're enjoying the channel, use the search box to watch more of our videos. Seventh Heaven by Liquid Sonics. If you're looking for the iconic reverb of the Bricasti M7, but you don't want to spend thousands of dollars, this is a great alternative. It uses impulse responses from the original unit, and it combines that with additional functions like EQ and parameters that you'd expect in a modern reverb. The trial lasts for 14 days, and it doesn't limit any of the functionality or the sound. Now, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but if you run one sample of white noise through the plugin and you record the output, you could create your own impulse responses from this plugin, similar to how they did with the original unit. So let's take a listen to it.
Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to.
Oxford Reverb by Sonics. This is another great reverb plugin. It offers immense control over the reflection's length, density, and configuration, as well as the general frequency response. Although it takes a moment to get used to it, this reverb is incredibly versatile and has a sound quality that I don't think is matched by any other reverb plugin. The demo lasts for 15 days, and it's currently 50% off if you do decide to get it. Let's take a listen to it.
Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to.
Golfos by Sound Theory. Last up is this intelligent EQ that dynamically amplifies and attenuates the signal to create a balanced sound. Although the interface is simple, with a recover and attain function, as well as range isolation, the work that it's doing is something other plugins can't currently do. Now, I find that this plugin is perfect for reducing masking on buses or trying to find room for 2 competing signals by using the sidechain function. The demo lasts for 14 days, so you get plenty of time to figure out if it's something that you'd use. Let's take a listen to how it balances a mix and how we can hear more details when it's activated.
Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to.
If you have a mix that you need to have mastered, send it to us to receive a free mastered sample of it with the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching.